Imagine this. Every day you pick up a stone and carry it with you. One stone might not feel heavy at all, but what if you never put any of them down? Day after day, stone after stone, until you can't carry anymore. Meet Oliver, a donkey whose story of burden is much like ours. Let's see what happens when just one more becomes one too many. In a small village, surrounded by green hills and winding rivers, there lived a hard-working donkey named Oliver. His owner, Mr. Green, ran a thriving vegetable business and used Oliver to carry produce to the market every day. As the business grew, Mr. Green began adding just one more basket of vegetables to Oliver's load each morning. Although each basket was small, the added weight quickly built up. The path to the market, once easy for Oliver, became much harder. Despite this, Oliver kept going without complaining, determined to do his job. But one morning, with more baskets than ever, Oliver's legs couldn't hold up. Halfway across a bridge, he collapsed under the weight. Vegetables spilling everywhere. Rushing to his side, Mr. Green saw the pain and exhaustion in Oliver's eyes and realized the true cost of his demands. The extra baskets were too much for Oliver to bear. This story shows how small burdens can add up over time. Each little thing might not seem like much, but together they can become too heavy to handle. From juggling household chores and childcare to handling professional commitments and personal well-being, a mental load can leave you feeling overwhelmed, stressed, and depleted. In this video, we delve into the topic and explore empowering strategies to help you effectively navigate and balance your life. In our busy world, many of us carry an invisible weight called mental load. This is the mental effort of juggling tasks and expectations both at home and at work. It's not just about doing the tasks, but also planning and organizing them. Imagine you're a juggler. At first, you are managing a few balls: work tasks, household chores, and personal commitments. With practice, you get better in juggling them, but it's still a challenge. Now imagine someone starts adding more and more items to your juggling act. Stress from work, conflicts with your boss, health concerns, or the grief of losing a loved one. Each new item makes it harder to keep everything in the air. Eventually, you might drop something, or it could all come crashing down. This is how the mental load can become overwhelming and unmanageable. If you are wondering if you might be struggling with mental load, ask yourself, do I feel like I'm constantly thinking about everything that needs to be done? Does my to-do list feel never-ending? Do I feel like I'm the only one who knows what needs to be done? Maybe you feel resentful toward your partner or team for not being more supportive, or you have trouble relaxing or taking time for yourself. Other signs are frequently forgetting things, or feeling easily irritable and stressed, or trouble sleeping. If you answered yes to 2 or more of these questions, you're likely someone who struggles with mental load. Mental load includes financial worries, work deadlines, emotional stress from relationships, and anxiety about the future. It shows up in every aspect of life. At work, it might mean managing projects, making decisions, coordinating a team, solving problems, handling clients, or constantly multitasking. At home, it could involve planning meals, organizing chores, taking care of children, providing emotional support, managing finances, or maintaining a tidy living space. Individually, these pressures are manageable, but together they can be crushing. Without good systems and support, mental load can lead to stress, anxiety, burnout, sleep deprivation, and even physical health problems like headaches, stomach aches, and high blood pressure. It can also strain relationships, as the person carrying most of the mental load may feel resentful or unsupported. On the other side of your scale is our carrying capacity. Carrying capacity is the strength you have to carry the weight of your mental load. It essentially means how well you can handle what life throws at you. The greater your carrying capacity, the more you can manage. So, where do you draw your strength from? This includes internal resources like optimism, the way you deal with problems, the satisfaction you get from caring for others, support from family or good friends, hobbies, exercise, enjoyable work, and professional help. It's all about finding balance between your mental load and your carrying capacity. If you have many demands placed on you but also many sources of strength, you can handle the load. However, if there is a prolonged imbalance, fatigue can turn into exhaustion and sadness into hopelessness. You become overwhelmed. And even if you currently feel balanced, it helps to reflect on this matter. There are two ways to develop balance between your mental load and carrying capacity. First is reducing your mental load. This isn't always easy, as daily obligations and caregiving tasks are inevitable. Additionally, there are things beyond your control. However, reducing your mental load is certainly possible. The most important thing you can do is set boundaries more often. This means saying no occasionally when something doesn't fit into your schedule. You can also ask others for support. People can help you with practical matters, for example. Second is increasing your carrying capacity. There are several ways to do it. Taking care of yourself is key. Make time for fun or relaxing activities. It may also help to learn how to deal better with unhelpful thoughts. Next, ask for support from others more often, whether it's a listening ear or practical help. You can also enhance your carrying capacity by talking with loved ones about what's going well and what could be improved. Striving for perfection can lead to burnout, so it's important to celebrate progress and focus on your strength. Reflect on what tasks energize you and which ones drain you. Large tasks can be overwhelming, so break them down into smaller, more manageable steps. Delegating tasks is crucial for reducing your mental load. Trust that others can handle responsibilities, even if they do things differently than you would. What else can help? Incorporate mindfulness techniques like deep breathing or meditation into your daily routine. These practices can calm your mind and help you manage your mental load more effectively. Managing mental load is an ongoing process that requires self-awareness, effective communication, and willingness to seek support when needed. Just as Oliver's story warns us of the dangers of an unchecked load, our lives reflect the need for mindful balance. If this video was helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who might find it useful as well. Remember, balance isn't given, it's created. Thank you for your attention. See ya.